I made a lot of videos reacting to GCSE result videos, and the most prominent comment that I got was, oh, GCSEs don't matter, you can still do your A-levels and employers don't care about your GCSEs. That's called denial.
Let's blast the
So, as I'm recording this video, tomorrow is results day, and I really wanted to hopefully comfort you guys. Well, not really comfort you, actually, to be fair, because I know everyone's worried about results day, and you could watch a billion goddamn videos of people trying to comfort you, and you still probably wouldn't be comforted. Now, if you are worrying about results day, there's two reasons why you're worried about it, pretty much guaranteed. Number one, you want to do really well, and you're anxious that you may not do well because you worked hard. Or number two, you didn't give a toss, and you're anxious that you're going to maybe fail your GCSEs, and that's going to obstruct you from the future just because you didn't work hard. Let's hope it's the first one. I know for a lot of people it will be the second one, but I'm just being blunt here. I'm sick and tired of seeing these videos of people going, oh guys, results day is going to be fine. Everyone worries about results day. It's a very normal thing to worry about. And I think with GCSEs, it's a lot harder than A-levels in terms of results day. Because with A-levels, at least you only get 3 grades. With GCSEs, I'm getting 10. So I think that makes it a little bit more like scarier. So I want to hopefully comfort you guys if you getting your results for GCSEs. That didn't make sense. Shut up. I want to talk to you guys and hopefully at least talk some sense with you and hopefully relate, because I'm worried about results day also. Even though I have 5,000 subscribers, that doesn't change anything. I think some people look at YouTubers, especially YouTubers that have made videos talking about GCSEs, and they look at them like, oh, they never worry about it. I'm worried to crap. I woke up at 4 AM today and it's not even results day. So great, I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'm going to be exhausted. But regardless of that, we're going to talk about what you should not worry about with results day. And I'm also going to debunk some, not myths about GCSEs, but just some dumb things that people say to comfort you. So I watched Mr. Bruff's latest video and he talks about how your results do not define your intelligence. Which pretty much what he's trying to do is he's trying to comfort you, because if you fail your GCSEs, you know, he's pretty much saying, oh, they don't define your intelligence. Generally speaking, if you don't do very well in your GCSEs, you're not very intelligent. And I'm sorry to say that. And I mean, I don't even know what results I've got, so I might have failed. But I'm just saying, generally, if you haven't done well with your GCSEs, you don't really have the skills to make you an intelligent person. Because to do well with your GCSEs, you need to plan your revision, you need to commit yourself, and you need to work hard. If you can't do any of them and thus get a lower grade, you don't have the qualities of someone who's intelligent. So bluntly put, if you do fail all your GCSEs, you're not really that intelligent. And I'm sorry to say that, but I'm sick and tired of hearing flipping YouTubers go, don't worry guys if you fail your GCSEs, they don't mean anything. But they do. They really do. And then another thing that I made a lot of videos reacting to GCSE result videos. And the most prominent comment that I got was, oh, GCSEs don't matter, you can still do your A-levels and employers don't care about your GCSEs. That's called denial. That's when people, you know, they're not doing very well with their GCSEs. Maybe they got bad results. Maybe they're scared about results day. And instead of going, okay, yeah, GCSEs mean a lot, which is the truth, they're just like, oh, no, they're not. You're fine. You don't need GCSE results. No. Well, I would argue that GCSE results are a really good indicator to prove whether or not you can do your A-levels. So if you don't do very well at your GCSEs, especially if you fail at the GCSEs that you're actually taking for A-levels, such as in my example, physics for me, if you fail the GCSE, surely that should be an indicator that maybe you'll fail the actual A-level because you will not revise sufficiently, and that's probably why you failed the GCSE. Now, I understand that there's people who are going to be hardworking and they're going to fail subjects, and I'm not trying to be horrible to you. I'm not even trying to be harsh. I'm being serious. I'm being realistic here. A lot of YouTubers, when they talk about results day, they try to sugarcoat it, and it's just terrible, because if you sugarcoat it too much, it becomes too sickly. Jesus Christ, that was flipping cringy. Ugh. Now, I want to clarify, it doesn't matter if you fail some of your GCSEs. I'm not saying, oh, you have to get all A stars and everything to be intelligent. Ha! Now, I'm just saying that if you fail most of your GCSEs, it's an indicator that you probably haven't worked hard and you probably haven't organized your revision properly for the subjects, and that could deem you as an unintelligent person. Now, I understand that there's people who are going to have underlying problems that may affect their GCSEs. Like for me, I had a bit of insomnia, so I couldn't sleep. Never had that problem before. What are you talking about? But at the end of the day, yes, it's an issue, but I suppose you're expected to work through it. That's how the exam boards see it, which I think is wrong. I think a lot of people who will fail the GCSEs fail it because it's their fault. They haven't done any revision. But the people who fail, you know, the GCSEs, but they did put the effort in, it's just that they've got like a mental issue. I feel bad for you lot. And I can understand a lot of people watching this video are quite intelligent. You guys are pretty intelligent. You know, you're interested in GCSEs. You want to know if you've done well or not. And you're worried about it because you really want to do well. And that's amazing. But some people will fail simply because of stuff that they can't control, i.e. insomnia, panic attacks, depression. There's tons of factors. Now, you've got to realise that you only need to do well in 2 subjects, technically, English language and maths. You have to do well in these subjects. You have to get over a 4 or a 5. They've changed it. That's like the equivalent of a low C or a high C. It really does depend what A levels you're trying to take. But the thing is, you need to pass these 2 subjects, English and maths, English language and maths. So if you pass them, that's fine. Okay, you've pretty much, you know, you've passed the minimum. So you don't need to retake any subjects, which is good. However, you can fail some subjects, and I think it's very normal. And, oh yeah, the biggest thing that people have been getting triggered about is how apparently some of the grades are going to be inaccurate. Don't worry about that, because that only influences 2 subjects, if not 1. I think 45% of grades for English are going to be wrong, apparently. They're going to be either too high or too low for what you did in the GCSE. Now that's bad, obviously, but that's only 1 subject. There's loads of people who are going to get 10 grades back. Why are you shaping your results day? Why are you worrying about it just because of 1 grade when you have 9 others? Like, seriously. Another thing to think about is if you're watching this video a week before results day, or maybe the day before, like I'm making this video now, you got to realize that your grades have already been judged. You know, you've already got your grades. There's absolutely nothing you can do. And there's no point worrying about it because they can't change. They won't change. Now, it's ironic me saying don't worry about it while I'm worrying about it. Hence why I'm making the video. Shut up, okay? Next is when you open your results. Now, I think one of the biggest reasons why people are actually scared of their results is because of competition between their friends, family, etc. Like I've seen a lot of my friends, like they're like, oh, I think I'm gonna get a B in science, and then one of my other friends going, oh, that's not very good, I think I'm gonna get an A. And I can understand why the person who was predicted to get a B and they think they're gonna get a B is scared, because they think that them getting a B is not good enough. Your grades are specific to you, and I know I've made reacting to GCSE videos tons of the time and I've been mean to the people, but that's because I was stressed. It links exactly the same to that. When you open your results, people are going to be stressed, people are going to be angry, people are going to be trying to compare each other because that's the only thing they know how to do, because they're worried about their results. You know, even though people get all A's and everything, they've still got that backlash of worry. But the thing is, just open your results on your own. Look at the results. Don't start crying. There's no point. Like, genuinely, there isn't. You just need to look at your grades, think about what you're going to do in the future, and after that, you, I suppose, will be fine. It will suck if you do bad. Don't get yourself wrong. But at the end of the day, if you worked hard and you didn't do very well, that's going to be a really horrible thing for the future, because you're like, in the future when you're doing maybe 6th form or college, you may be going, oh, I put all my effort in last time and that wasn't good enough. Don't think about it in that way. Hopefully you guys do well with your GCSEs. I know this is a bit of a shorter video. This is a bonus video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This video probably came across as really annoying, and I'm being realistic here. That's all I want to be. There's no point lying to you guys going, oh, it doesn't matter if you fail your GCSEs. There's no point me being like that to myself. You have to worry because they are important. There's nothing else I can say. Everyone does well normally with GCSEs. And the main reason why people worry, and I've mentioned this before in my other videos, is because you forgot how your GCSEs actually went and you feel out of control. You don't feel worried because, you know, you think you failed. You're feeling worried because you're scared of the unknown, and you're also anxious about your future, which is, again, scared of the unknown. And you do not remember how your GCSEs went fluently like you did before. Just try and remember what the exam was like for every single subject, and try and look at it in the most positive light. That's all I can say. And also, don't bother looking at these leaked grade boundaries, because there's no point fanaticking about it. That doesn't make sense, I know. Fantasizing about it, because you can't do anything. I'm sorry to say. And these grade boundaries that are leaked normally are wrong. I know for maths, for example, apparently 50% is an A, which means I've pretty much got an A guaranteed. But I'm not going to take praisement of that, because I have no clue whether or not I'm actually going to get an A, because it's just a leaked grade boundary and it could be completely wrong. Thank you guys for watching, and please see the benefits of this. Before you did your GCSEs, you had no qualifications. And now you do have qualifications. Even if you did bad with your results, you're going to have some subjects that you did well in. I think the thing is with people is they only look at the negative when it comes to their results. You could fail 3 subjects, but you could get A stars in everything else. Just think of some subjects you think you've done well in and be excited for them grades. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow with my results. I'll be also replying to some chat, and I'll also probably do a stream tonight because I'm bloody anxious myself. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye.